Boulevard Circus is the first GCC-based mobile circus capable of being transported with all its performers and installed in any location, whether in Bahrain or abroad. Held under the patronage of the capital governor, His Excellency Sheikh Hisham bin Abdul Rahman Al Khalifa, the circus provides premium family entertainment with 25 skills performers from Russia, Ukraine, China, and Egypt, putting on dazzling displays in an array of acts that include juggling magic, tightrope walking, and death-defying acrobatics. The circus runs until February 14, 2019 at Adari Theme Park. Boulevard Circus hosted a group of Royal Charity Organization people to spend a fun time and participate in the circus. The children of the foundation and their families enjoyed the fabulous performances of the circus. Boulevard Circus, the first Bahrain-based circus brand organized by Hano Events, held a special show for orphans and widows under the care of Royal Charity Organization and Bahrain Defense Force. Around 400 women and children attended the show, where the kids also interacted with clowns, playing musical chairs and other games. Hano Events Chairman Fawaz Bakar was also in attendance and received a gift from BDF representatives. The Kingdom of Bahrain is considered a unique culture and tourism destination in the GCC region and is well known for its tolerant lifestyle and rich history and traditions. Bahrain has a wide range of activities and places of which offer truly unique cultural and tourism experiences. With regards to cultural and tourism activities, Bahrain Culture and Antiquities Authority organizes a number of annual festivals, such as Spring of Culture in March and April, the Bahrain Summer Festival and Ta' al-Shabab from August to September, and the Bahrain International Music Festival in October, which feature musical and theatrical performances, lectures, and much more. As for cultural sites, residents, visitors, and tourists can relive history through Bahrain's many historical sites, namely its forts. Among the most famous of these forts is the historical Qal'at al-Bahrain, Bahrain Fort, site which was inscribed a UNESCO World Heritage Site. Other examples of such sites are Abu Maher Fort and Arad Fort in Muharraq, Sheikh Salman bin Ahmed Al Fatih Fort in Rafah. In addition to its forts, Bahrain also is home to many museums, such as Bahrain National Museum, Sheikh Salman bin Ahmed Al Fatih Museum, and Bahrain Fort Site Museum, as well as the old traditional houses in Muharraq city. A diverse array of sports tourism activities is also available in Bahrain, such as sailing, fishing, diving, horse riding, and golf. However, its most prominent sports activity is the Bahrain Grand Prix, held each year in Bahrain at the Bahrain International Circuit. The Kingdom of Bahrain is home to many shopping malls, which can be found across the country, especially in Manama, such as Bahrain City Centre, Seave Mall, Al Ali Mall, Bahrain Mall, Dana Mall, and the Avenues, that contains an extensive range of international clothing brands, accessories, and electronics, as well as many international local restaurants and food outlets, and some have Cineplex. For trendsetters and lovers of high fashion, Moda Mall in Bahrain World Trade Center is home to exclusive collection of some of the most exclusive and luxurious names in the world of fashion and accessories. As for traditional souks, Bab al Bahrain Souk and the 80-year-old Manama Souk located right behind is considered Bahrain's most famous such markets, with over 150 shops selling everything from cookware and fabrics to antiques, toys, decorative items, fashionable handbags, and much more.
My favorite tourist spot in Bahrain is the Bahrain Fort in the Seaf area, and I love it because it is history. I love the light and sound show there, and you know what they have done about the walking area around the fort, which is really very, very, very beautiful. To my right, once I go, is the sea. I walk a little ahead, then there are those green farms. And when you're walking, you see something very beautiful. On the left is the tall buildings, the developed Bahrain and the beautiful Bahrain. And on my right is that village, small houses, the very old mosque. So it's that, the contrast, of the developed and the very, very local is what attracts me the most to go to that place.
There are many, to be frank with you, but quite frequently I like to visit the local souks here in Bahrain. I like to go to the farmer market, horseback riding, camel riding, trips to Jarada Island and the other islands, Gawat Haji for sure, and Mawash. So places like that, yeah.
I would like to visit the avenues, which I heard of it a lot, and my friends recommended me a lot, but since I just arrived to Bahrain, I didn't have the time to travel there, so to go there. So yeah, I want to visit the avenues so badly. And other places, I heard there are new restaurants lately in Bahrain, and I'm really a foodie person, so I would love to taste each and every new restaurant in Bahrain. So yeah, I'm looking forward for that.
Well, when it comes to winter, I love coming to Bab al Bahrain, and that's why I brought a guest from Turkey here. I think it really expresses our traditions, our traditional food, our culture. So this is why Bab al Bahrain in winter is an amazing tourist area. As a Bahraini, of course, I try my best to be as, let's say, educated about all of the tourist and historical areas in Bahrain. I come to Souk Al Manama a lot, and I'm trying to explore Souk Muharraq. We're trying to do like museum tours as well, educate ourselves about the history in Bahrain. But other than that, I would say the coffee shops, all of the restaurants, where the food industry is booming. So we're doing our best to try every, taste from everywhere.
Yeah, my favorite place is, like you can say, it's city center, obviously, because it's so big and so nice. And now it's this new place, Amwaj. It's so beautiful. So it's so good place to see and all that. Yeah.
And I think I've covered almost everything. I love Bahrain. I love the farms in Bahrain, in the Budaya area. We have these local farms where they grow the vegetables. I love that. I love the beaches also. And Muharraq. I love the walk in the Muharraq too. And my favorite is the souk. I'm not very fond of the malls, but I love those little shops inside the souks. And I love the local culture. And when I see these old people having coffee, I just like it very much.
I'd like to visit Al Jasra. I'm Bahraini. I was born here in Bahrain. I visited Al Jasra when I was, I don't know, 7, 8 years old. But I would love to visit it quite more frequently. And places like Durra. Still, I have not visited Durra and spent quality time there.
I'm from Turkey, so if I would compare Turkey with Bahrain, Bahrain has a really nice historical places. Even Turkey has historical places, but it's really different than Bahrain. So the historical places and the historical items in Bahrain are really different and nice compared to Turkey.
Well, as a Bahraini, I usually hear people say we are much kinder. A lot, and this gives a wonderful experience for tourists here, and we don't mind interacting with them, helping them out. And it's a very small country, so you can experience everything in one day, since from the one point to another is like 30 minutes. So I would say this is what makes Bahrain different.
The local touch, the Bahraini touch. What is fascinating and lovely in these areas is that the people who are running them are 100% Bahrainis, local. You will get to interact with them, talk to them, discuss matters and stuff with them. You will find the humbleness, the kindness, stuff like that, which is really making Bahrain shine, because of the products, services that are being offered here by Bahrainis that are really proud of their countries and proud of their work and achievements.
Oh my God, I must say I am like very, very, very grateful to be in Bahrain, to be expatriate here. We always say that if there is heaven, Jannat on earth, we say it is in Bahrain. And for us, in terms, in raising my children as a family, Bahrain is number one in the world for us. Family, I have so many local friends also, Bahrainis, who are like a family to me now, So Bahrain is the number one for us, and it will always remain. Even at some day when we go back to our country, we have to go. But this, we say the sand, the soil, is special.
Bahrain is literally a heaven. You can consider it as your second home. The people are really lovely, down to earth, and you can really spend a lovely time here in Bahrain, have fun and do a lot of amazing stuff. Just wherever you go, wherever you walk, just ask, whenever you bump into Bahrainis, just ask them. They will be more than happy to help you have fun here in Bahrain. So please do so.
Thank you so much, and I love Bahrain, and I love the Bahraini people so much. Thank you.
I want to say that The Bahraini people are very happy to have you guys here. We are looking forward to give you the best experience, and we hope to see more of you in Bahrain, inshallah.
The National Bureau for Taxation (NBT) held a workshop primarily aimed at increasing professional auditors' awareness in regards to the VAT procedures and legal framework, in addition to equipping them with the knowledge they need to provide accurate VAT advisory and audit services. The workshop attracted a number of representatives from various audit firms and addressed VAT-related inquiries to ensure the use of best practices in auditing. The workshop is part of a series of workshops held by the NBT aimed at increasing public and private stakeholders' awareness regarding VAT procedures and legal framework to achieve the highest level of compliance. The NBT reminds taxable entities to refer to the list of the audit firms that can aid in the implementation of VAT, which is available on the NBT's website on www.nbt.gov.bh/licensed_ACC. Pakistan Navy Chief of Staff Admiral Zafar Mahmoud Abbasi visited Bahrain Military Museum, where he was welcomed by Media Moral Guidance Director Major General Muhammad Qattam al-Kbaisi. The Pakistan Navy Chief of Staff was informed about the museum's halls and sections, which contain a collection of historical collectibles, artistic military paintings, and models that are considered as a documentation archives of Bahrain's military history. A Korean delegation will arrive in Manama on Wednesday, January 23rd on a two-day visit to the Kingdom of Bahrain. The delegation, which represents the Korean-Bahraini Friendship Society, will hold a session talks with Council of Representatives Speaker Fawzia bint Abdullah Zainal and other lawmakers. It will also meet Shura Council Chairman Ali bin Saleh Al Saleh and other officials and pay visits to companies and official establishments and institutions. Foreign Affairs, Defense and National Security Committee Chairman MP Mohammed Ibrahim Al-Sisi received Korean Ambassador Ko Hyun-moo and discussed preparations for the upcoming visit. The delegation will discuss means of strengthening parliamentary cooperation and have an idea about Bahrain's developments and trade rights under the reform project led by His Majesty King Hamad bin Isa Al Khalifa. MP Al-Sisi highlighted strong bilateral relations binding the two friendly countries in all fields, stressing the importance of further bolstering cooperation and consolidating channels of communications. Korean Ambassador Ko Hyun-moo also commended the role exerted by the Council of Representatives and lawmakers to strengthen legislative cooperation, hailing diplomatic efforts to further bolster joint ties. Capital Governor Hisham bin Abdurrahman Al Khalifa received Bahrain's ambassador to Russia, Ahmed Abdurrahman Al Saati, and discussed ways to activate the cooperation agreement signed in 2014 between the capital governorate and its counterpart of the city of St. Petersburg. The governor praised the bilateral relations and the role of both leaders in boosting cooperation in the interest of the two countries. The ambassador commended the governor's effort to enhance cooperation between the two cities to serve the two countries' interests. Council of Representatives Speaker Fawzia bint Abdullah Yusuf Zainal stressed that the fifth legislative term would be putting more focus on economic issues and the citizen standard of living, pointing out the state adoption of programs and projects for increasing the revenues and reducing expenditures. The speaker received a delegation from Bahrain Chamber of Commerce and Industry (BCCI), led by Chairman Samir Abdullah Nas. The speaker affirmed the Council of Representatives' keenness to combine forces with relevant authorities, chiefly the BCCI, Beit al-Tujjar, in the support of the national economy, citizens, merchants, and Bahraini investors, highlighting promotion to the commercial and financial sectors and to the private sector to play its role in the construction and progress process. A decision was taken to form a joint committee to take on its responsibilities in the next stage. The BCCI chairman welcomed the sincere representatives' efforts to promote the political reforms and development achievements. He underlined readiness to boost partnership with the Parliament in the interest of the democratic and parliamentary march and improving the public services.
See